Welcome to Eugene Real Talk TV, where we keep it real and nothing fake around here. We tell you how it's supposed to be taught. Some of y'all may hate me, some of y'all may like me, some of y'all may not give a damn about me. It's just life. It goes on. So long you lay hands on me. Hi, everybody. Some of y'all is in the morning for y'all. Some of y'all is still at night. But me, it's just a day. Shit. Y'all sleep. I don't. But I've been watching videos and stuff on YouTube and just stuff that interesting and I want to pay attention to, not every other stuff. And one of the things I really wanted to pay attention to and get a full details of because of the Lacy incident and the things that people then say videos then that we see and stuff like that and stuff because I did talk about him a little bit when Charles and White said something about him, but it wasn't really about him. I wasn't really talking about him. I was really talking about Charles and White. So I did say something a little bit about him, but don't mind, it's getting cold in Minnesota. I ain't gonna lie. Minnesota chirping is cool already in Minnesota. But I said a little bit about Charles and White and stuff like that. So, you know, it always the situation, but it always every time video comes up on the internet about stuff that happens, I never really cares about the first video and shit and stuff like that because basically people can kind of manipulate videos so it can look good for their benefit. It can look good for whatever they're trying to prove or show to people. So when things like that happen, I really don't I really don't just follow the first video that just come up and start talking like everybody else and get mad like everybody else because I know it's like okay, something else gonna come up. We just gotta wait and see something else gonna come up. So you know, like sit there and start watching some videos and I went to hey, what's up? Man, you in Russia? That's good. That's what's up. Yeah, so I look at the videos and I just had to do my own stuff and stuff, just do my own research on it. So I went to all Officer Tatum videos and I watched. He got the videos and stuff posted up. So hey, what's up though? So I watched the videos just to see what is he talking about, what is the situation in the video because most of the time they put videos out there to us. It's not to show us what's really going on. It's just to get you to rile up. It's like get you to get mad and move on. I mean, just do something for something. It's like sometimes we just gotta just sit down and just think and just wait for everything to come out and open before we do anything. Because it's just common sense. It's just the way humans should think and do stuff. Other than that, we just gonna be a use. We just gonna be used puppet to everybody for their benefit. So when I seen the videos, the first video, I was like everybody else too. I got mad because in the first video you got a witness saying, "Oh, he wasn't responsible for it. It was somebody else who was responsible for it." But so when you hear something like that in the video, when somebody pull video out like that to us, and you hear something like that, and instantly you're gonna get mad because people who's on the scene saying, "Oh no, he's not responsible. It was the lady that was responsible." Instantly, anybody who listen to stuff like that gonna get mad. They're gonna get mad instantly. Like, hold on, like y'all putting that shit on this dude because of like, and it was based on race because this is America. We just got to be honest. It's like everything it don't based on just common human and shit no more. It just based on race. It can't be nobody's stupidness. It can just be one person being stupid or anything. It got to based on race these days. So when they putting videos out for us, it's just about what they want us to do. It's you want to do. It's what they want you to do. They want you to get mad and all that stuff. So I did some research, and I came out to Officer Tanning Page, and I seen this. I seen if he make a video of the stuff, and he have the videos up, and he also have people like the incident at the scene and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, it'll be good for me to just share this with people that I talk to on YouTube, because I would like for y'all to know, I mean, think and look at stuff the way I look at stuff, but we all just got to get it in our understanding, in our ways of doing it. It's just not, we don't have to be in the same group. We don't have to follow everybody's way of thinking, all that stuff. We just got to listen to the stuff and understand the stuff and take what we get from it, and we move on. We don't have to do all the extra stuff that we do and stuff like that, because teens need to do post stuff like this. Oh, it's just for you to go outside and go riot. It's for you to go and go destroy stuff. That's all they be doing this stuff for. But I got a video from Officer Attendant that I wanted to play. Fair use YouTube, for us to just listen to the situation and see how the scene was, how people on the scene was talking. Because when they're playing the video for us, they can cut the video and make the video sense how they want to make it sense. Like, I don't want to go through the whole detail, but even with the cops, when the cops were telling the gentleman, say, oh, put this and this in, I got mad too. I was like, the fuck you telling the nigga to put shit in that he ain't got no business putting in the shit? But then when you watch the other videos, you kind of see why he's saying this stuff, and now you understand that. Okay, all right. So y'all put this first video up for me to get mad, and now y'all putting the next video up. It's kind of confusing. Y'all playing with people. Then, oh yeah, you can put the first video up that will make people go out there and go crash out. Then you put the second video up that actually makes sense. Now you make everybody a little stupid for going out there and go crash out. That's exactly the things that you'll be doing. So let's fair use YouTube. Let's just play this video. Fair use. I'm gonna turn the camera around.
The state troopers put out the video that proves their point in this situation. Wrote a clip. This is what a piece of looks like. This crooked officer, Tyler Warren, is the one who told a witness to lie on Kyren Lacy. Rest in peace.
I am sick to my stomach seeing what happened in the Kyren Lacy case today, man. Because earlier this year, all the media was talking about this guy is that he killed somebody in a hit and run. That's what the police said. Passing in a no passing zone leading to a head-on collision. He was charged with homicide, felony hit and run.
Hold on. A hit and run. Nobody said he was a hit and run. He fled the scene of an accident after somebody had died. That's not a hit and run. And then the hit and run statute it has subdivisions in it that explains what constitutes a hit and run. If you cause an accident and you flee the scene, that's the same. They treat it similarly if you were the one that hit somebody and you fled the scene. It's fleeing the scene of a car accident. That's underneath.
Yes, that makes sense. That makes sense. But only to people who knows. That makes sense only to people who knows that law. You see, if I don't know that law and I don't feel like I caused an accident, I don't have to stop at the accident scene. I don't have to stop at the accident scene. Like yesterday. Was it yesterday or Sunday? One of the two. We going to work, and there was a crazy accident in front of us. It's like 2 cars collapse and stuff, and one flip over, and thank God nobody got hurt or nothing like that. But I mean, the cars were total, and nobody got hurt. It was like crazy. So I'm looking at stuff like that, like an accident like that. Yeah, it can be somebody trying to pass, and I mean, they had that accident. It can be because of me, or somebody was trying to dodge me and they hit something. I may not know that. That don't mean I should stop at the accident. No, I may be having something to do. It just, as for me, I would probably just stop. But yesterday or day before yesterday, it's like it was so many people and stuff at the scene. So me just going there to go do what? That will not make no difference. So I ain't stop. I just keep going. But he did the same thing too. It's like if you don't know situation of what's going on, because he may be ignorant to the situation of, maybe you could say, oh yeah, he caused the accident or some stuff like that. He may be ignorant to that he caused the accident. That's not gonna get him to stop. Like y'all said, he was rushing going to a practice. So if you're rushing going to a practice, he's not really gonna stop. His mind is focused on where he going. So it's basically that. That's why I think he didn't stop. He didn't stop because he was going somewhere, and he figured where I'm going is way important than all this. All this is what's it called. Oh, I said hi back. My bad. Sorry though. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. So let's play this video again. Let's go back to the video. Sorry, I'm in my garage too, so y'all see all my work shit.
The hit and run. So the officers never said in the case report that he actually hit anybody and killed anybody. He was just involved in a situation where he caused the accident and then he fled the scene.
Okay, Queen.
Running reckless operation
Right.
of a vehicle.
From oncoming traffic colliding with the vehicle of Mr. Hall.
And right here we see the crash, right? But the thing is, they said that he passed in a no passing zone, and that led to a head-on collision. But where possibly is Kyren Lacy's car?
You will see another vehicle come to a stop, and then you'll see.
He is right there, behind the crash.
Now this is when this piece of shit tells the witness to lie.
You see, when he showed that too, when I seen that click, like I said from the beginning, when you first seeing stuff and stuff is going on, you really don't look at the stuff the way you're supposed to look at it. So when I first seen the click and they said, oh, he passed the car, he passed the accident and stuff, how can he be involved? How can he be involved into the accident? And as me being mad with everybody too, I said the same thing. I was like, yeah, how can he be mad? I mean, how can he be responsible for the accident when he didn't even reach to the accident yet? But then if you take a time, if you take time to just rather sit down and think, then you start understanding things different. It's like, okay, he may be on that side of the street coming. Like, because you see the video, he was driving. I will show the video. I will play the video. He was driving with speed. So he coming on the opposite lane, and somebody else coming in front of him that who's supposed to be on that lane. Now, they may see him coming, and they freak out. Maybe that's what happened. She see him coming, and she freak out. She see him coming from a distance with speed, and she freak out, and she twist her wheel off the road. I mean, off his way and hit somebody else. That can be the situation that happened. That don't mean he was there when it happened. He don't have to be at this. He don't have to be right there to say, oh, because his car is all the way behind, so he ain't ready into this situation. I was, like I said, I was looking at the situation, the scene where everybody look at the situation. Like, how can his car be all the way? You're saying his car is like 90-something feet, 90-something yards all the way back. How can he be involved with this accident and stuff like that? But if you driving on the wrong side of the street, you don't have to be closer. The person who driving coming to your direction is based on both of y'all. You don't know how that person thinking. That person can be thinking, damn, he moving so fast. He coming to me. Let me get the fuck out the way. And not thinking to, boom, got out the way and ran into another fucking car. It can be a situation like that. Now, do he know, do he put that on him where he think that he's responsible for that? No, he wouldn't think that he's responsible for that. Most people wouldn't think they're responsible for that, because if you're not there, you may not think you're responsible for that. But other people may think you're responsible because of the way you was doing things and other people reaction from the things you were doing make stuff happen. So I don't fault him for stuff like they're saying, oh, he left the scene and all that stuff. No, he really didn't leave the scene. Like, he went to where he was going. Nah, he didn't know he caused anything. He, like, everybody's saying this stuff. If common sense people see it, you would look at it like you don't think he caused anything. But if you go and turn around and think about how she was thinking when she saw his car coming her direction, it would be a whole different situation. So when they're saying, oh, he caused the accident, all that stuff, but then, and then his car passed and all that stuff, I can understand how you could say he caused the accident because maybe the other person is guy afraid and she got her car out and she drove her car into somebody else, not paying attention or doing whatever she was doing. But I can't speak for her because she was thinking the way she was thinking. But if we say he was thinking that he caused the accident and he just ran away, no, I don't think he think that he caused any accident. I don't think he caused any accident. He think he caused any accident. But America got so much stupid ass laws that make you responsible for shit like that. So when people saying stuff, it's like, okay, y'all put the video out there first for us to see, and y'all ain't really put no details and dialogue behind videos. Put videos out there for the public, for the general public to see. Yes, we're gonna react as a human. Yes, we're gonna react for what we see. Because if you just put little clicks of video out there for people to see, they're gonna react to the little clicks. Now, if you turn around and put the big clicks out there, what was the point of you not putting that out there the first time? It's like it was easy. What is the point of not putting that out there the first time so people can understand that the cops didn't really just tell the dude, say, oh, write this, write that. Let me find that portion of the video for you. Because the cops really didn't tell him, oh, write this, write that. It was the people on the scene that literally told the cops that. Hold on.
Did you see a green charger flying that way? A green charger that going that way?
There's a green charger.
That's a green charger that caused all that. SRT8, he caused all that. He wanted to pay response way back there, sir.
Y'all seen that?
The green charger collided with these cars? He went right into it.
He went around that truck, okay? He was passing up that shit.
Y'all see that? We didn't get that. We didn't get that. All we got from the beginning was the cop telling a person what to write down. We didn't get to tell the cops this shit, that the cops just reminding this dude, say, hey, write this down what you said. We didn't get that. We just get that the cops telling this dude, oh, say it was the green charger and all that stuff. But no, they put the real video out there and now you're seeing the people telling the cops saying, oh, no, it's the green charger that caused this stuff. Now, like I said from the beginning, is Lacy that he feel like he's responsible for the scene, the accident and all that stuff? No, I don't think he responsible. I don't even think he even caused the accident. It just human being way of doing things. We don't know law. We don't know half of the laws you guys got out here. So was he doing something wrong? Yeah, he was doing something wrong. You on the other side, you on the opposite side of the lane, just moving that fast. So yeah, you are doing something wrong. Even if it's a lane that you can cross, you can pass cars. You can't do it when other cars coming on the opposite side of the lane. You can't. So if you're doing that, you are doing something wrong. So when he get back in his lane, it just like, okay, when did you get in your lane? Because they literally show the videos too. I don't want to keep going through the whole videos again. They show the video when he literally fly past. When he fly past, he check his brakes so freaking hard. You literally hear his brake go. And soon his brake go. Another few seconds later, yeah, boom, somebody hit something. That means common sense. He see the car coming, he slow down. She see him coming, she freak out and take her car out the way. That don't mean he know what the heck she was thinking or what she was gonna do or nothing like that. It was just an accident. Now it's time we got to stop doing things we do to one another. We got to be front and truthful to one another. Y'all doing stuff to riot people, it make no sense. Y'all doing stuff to turn people against one another make no sense. There was no reason for people to put out pieces of videos. There was no reason. I always look at that stuff like, why you put out pieces of videos when you got the whole fucking thing? Why can't you just put the whole thing out? I really don't care about the whole thing being out, because the situation is not my situation. His family take care of the situation. My condolences to them. That's the only people I really care about in the situation. And the gentleman that lost his family. That's the people that I care about in the situation. I don't care about nobody else 2 cents or 1 cent in the situation. But if y'all start putting other people in the situation to punish, like the cop, most of us don't like cops. We don't like cops. So when you say something, if you just say something a little about a cop, it may be or not, we sometimes we don't even care. We don't even want to hear it. It's just, I don't want to hear that shit about that cop. Like, he wasn't. It's like sometimes we just gotta understand, people doing their job is not wrong. Cops, there is good cops, there is bad cops. There is good human being, there is bad human being. There is good white people, there is bad white people. There is good black people, there is bad white black people. There is good Mexican, there is bad Mexican. Everybody got a bad fucking person in their race. That don't mean they all bad. That don't mean they're all bad. I can stand here today. I don't deal with cops, and I can stand here today, or cop fucking with me. I can curse the fuck out of the cop, and when the other cop start talking to me, I turn around and tell him and start talking to him all nice, because he didn't do nothing to me. It's like, if you putting things then out here for people to look at and judge, at least do it right. Let's us do it right, because at the end of the day, it don't infect or it don't bother or destroy anybody else except us. Except us. Because if we go out there and we stand up for things that you're telling people to stand up for, and we go stand up for it, then in a few days we get to know the things we're standing up for is really not right. Now we all look stupid, even though we don't even know what the fuck we were standing up for. We just following. We just doing what the fuck y'all said we should do. That's why I don't follow people. I don't do nothing that people tell me to do that I ain't gonna think about. Me and my friend, we work every time. He be looking at me like, dude, you so hard to deal with, because when he said do this, what am I doing that for? Grab this, what am I grabbing that for? You can't just tell me do stuff and I don't know why am I doing it. It's like, I want to get an understanding on shit. So when we doing things, like when people doing things in America, it's like, it's hard for them to just give your understanding of things. They give you pieces of things that you're going to get mad on when you just see the first click. Like I said, I got mad when I see the first click. I got mad when I see the cops telling the dude said, oh, put this and this on the paper and write this and this down, because y'all didn't show us the video with this dude's then telling the cops exactly what he telling him to write down. Y'all didn't show us that video. All y'all did was show us the video of the cops telling the dude, say, hey, put this and stuff. So who is that to be responsible? It's like black media, black platforms got to stop playing with their own people, because you are not making them look stupid. They're always going to come up with something else to cover up what they're doing or what is the truth. So if you're going to try to talk to your people and try to do stuff for your people, stop being halfway with it. Being halfway with shit don't get you nowhere. It's like, if you're going to expose stuff, expose it all the way. If you're going to show the people the video of what happened to this young man, of you thinking that they're trying to punish this young man for no reason, and they're trying to get him guilty for anything, for things that he didn't do, you show the whole video to people. You don't show pieces of the video. That just stupid. Are you doing it for the help of the person, or are you doing it for clicks and view, or are you doing it just for what? Of money? Because if you're making pieces of videos, look at you as a click and view motherfucker. Because you know the motherfucker gonna click on the first video and see it and look at it, it's like interesting, and you gonna pull another click out. Everybody gonna run there and go watch that other click. So are y'all doing it to solve the problem, or it's like we just want money? Because that's all I see black people doing to black people in America. You will use another black person pain for your benefit. When are we ever gonna just stick together on stuff, or just stay the fuck out of this stuff? If you ain't gonna help, that's why I do it this way. And that's why I always say I don't tell people to do stuff that I don't do. I don't live life the way I'm not gonna live it and tell you, say, oh, you can live it this way. No. Anything I tell you is something that I go through. Any story I tell y'all, anything I tell you is something that I go through. That's why when people say, oh, do this, do that, I don't follow you. I don't do that. No. Because I know at the end of the day, when I die, I'm the only person going to be standing. Sorry, you two. If I pass away, I'm the only person going to be standing in front of the law telling him what I did with this life. You ain't going to be there telling him what I did with my life. You ain't going to be there getting the punishment he going to give me and shit. It's going to be me. So why the fuck I got to let you run this life? When at the end of the day, I'm the one going to go answer for this life. That's why I don't follow people. I would listen to things you say. If it's right, I would do it. If it's not right, I'm not going to do it. People know, it's like people leads you, like I look at people like R. Sharpton and all these stupid ass people in there, your guy in front of y'all to talk. And I'll be looking like, I never respected R. Sharpton. Never have I ever respected that man. How long you been talking? How long have he been talking for black people and we ain't see no difference? All we see is the difference in him. All we see is he wearing a nice ass suit. We see him wearing a nice ass this, driving a nice ass car. You want to see them when something happened to a black person? You don't see them when black people doing something to one another? Where's all these black people that can go in the neighborhood and talk for black people? Why are they not going in the neighborhood and talking to these kids? That's the question y'all need to start asking yourself before you're making these people then rile you up for something that they don't even know. Something they don't even know. They just want y'all to like them, so they're going to say something and you're just going to follow them. When are they in your neighborhood talking for y'all? When are they in your neighborhood telling these kids, can you stop doing this stuff? When? These kids then worship them. The kids then worship these people. They worship these basketball player. They worship the football player. They worship the fucking whatever things they're doing. When are they going to tell these kids, you can do exactly what I'm doing? You can make it where I make it. Just pull focus. Stop doing the stupid shit you're doing because it ain't going to lead you nowhere. When are we going to have them go right in the neighborhood and doing that? When are we going to have LeBron James telling these kids that, hey, yo, killing one another is not you two. I don't care if you get mad at me. I'm old school. I don't know how to be saying on the live. That should be stupid as hell. If it's dead, it's dead. It's killed. Like, damn, I ain't got time for this on the live shit. Sorry, you two, but punish me for that. You always do anyway. Shit. Boy, I can't be saying on the live all day. That I got to stop myself to say on the live. Like, nah, come on now. I'm old school. We just say it the way it's supposed to be said. It's like, hey, you got LeBron James and all of them running around, cop kill somebody and shit. You see them texting on the phone, doing all this, doing all that, but you got 5 years or 2 years or 3 years old kids getting killed in the neighborhood, and you don't even see these dumbass dudes that go around on the internet posting anything that's saying, dude, we need to stop that shit. We need to stop doing this to one another. Y'all stop doing this. We don't see them doing that. But they always want to come up when a fucking white person or something do something to y'all. And y'all listen to them. I'll be like, that's the most stupidest shit y'all can do. These people don't give a fuck about y'all. They don't. It's just the likeness they want from y'all. It's just something that they know. Hey, if I talk about this, are they gonna care? If I talk about this, are they gonna care? Because they know if you gonna talk, they're gonna talk about the gangster shit in the neighborhood. Hey, motherfucker, they don't give a fuck about that. Oh, nigga, you ain't no gangster. You ain't never been in our shoe. Like, that don't mean I can't tell you about my shoes, that when you step in their shoes, it is way different from the shoes you wearing, because you can't sleep. You can't close your eye. You got to be watching your back 24/7. Me, I'm living in the mansion. I'm chilling. I'm enjoying myself. I'm doing something that I love to do and getting paid millions of dollars for. Half of these kids think God give. Half of them God give. If the kids wrong, they're wrong. Like, you just let them know they're wrong. It's easy. It's whatever happened to Carl Mason wasn't right. Brother didn't know anything that was going on. He didn't know he caused the accident. I can't put that on him. I can't put that on him. He didn't know he caused the accident, because for me, I was saying the same shit too. I was like, he ain't hit nobody. He ain't do this, he ain't do that. But then when you start reading American laws, the laws you guys set, if you start reading the laws say yes, he was responsible. Now, as a human being, do I rather look at it and say he was responsible? No, I'm gonna still be confused. Like, nigga, he ain't do shit. How the fuck he respond? Like, the only thing he driving on the wrong side of the street. Like, okay, he driving on the wrong side of the street, but he ain't do nothing. But then it also go back, so you don't know the other person's side on the street that you driving on. You don't know how they're thinking when they see you got the car coming towards them. I had an incident like that, right? I had a friend. Mind you, I just came from work and stuff. I'm tired. I've been working like 3 jobs. I'm tired as hell. And he called me and he was like, hey, can you come pick me up? I'm at my house. I want to come to the neighborhood. Can you come pick me up? So he lived about 45 minutes from my work with. Now I gotta go pick him up. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna come pick you up because I'm going home anyway. So I went to go pick him up. I'm coming back, it started raining. And when it was raining, I'm driving in the rain and shit. The speed limit is on the road is like 70 miles per hour. So I'm driving 70 miles per hour going. And there's a lady in front of us, but she in the middle of the road just stopped her car. I don't know if she was trying to turn or something, but no car coming on the other side. She just stopped her car in the middle of the road. Like, oh, it raining. I'm like, why is she in the middle of the road? So I was like, okay. Like, the way I drive, I'm thinking like, okay, I'm just gonna keep driving, and when she's still there, I'm gonna just go around her. Like, because there's other cars there on, like, in front of, on the side and stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna just go around her. But that's in my mind what I'm thinking on. Now he ain't thinking the way I'm thinking. He on a whole different time. So how I'm going, I'm like, you driving, you reaching close to the car, then you can just go around it. So I'm reaching to go around the lady because she haven't moved the car yet. She just in the middle of the road. So when I about to reach to her to move the car, my friend grabbed the wheel. Thinking I about to hit the lady, he swung the wheel. So when he swung the wheel, the whole car did a 360. And phew, we went straight in the bush. Like, we just started going straight in the bush, like hitting trees down and shit. So I'm just sitting there like, okay, some tree just gonna come in this car and just poke some of us and stuff like that. So I'm just waiting for whatever gonna happen. But when we get from there, the situation, like, my friend got mad at me because I was laughing. It's like nobody got hurt, nothing happened to nobody. It was just my car got messed up. So I'm just laughing because stuff like that, I laugh. If bad stuff even happening, I'll laugh because it's like, I don't know how things go with me. I work on shit. It's like, hey, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. So I just work on it if it's gonna happen. So when we in the car crashing, like, it just going in the bushes and stuff, just speeding. And you can literally see the trees and stuff. And things like that, I don't know, for some reason it goes slow motion. For some reason you'll see everything slow. So I'm seeing hitting the trees and stuff, and you just see the branches then flying. So I'm thinking like, okay, one of these branches gonna come in this car and like poke somebody. Like, we gonna be done for. So I literally just sitting in the car just waiting. Like, I ain't covering up. I ain't doing none of that stupid shit. I'm just waiting. Like, whatever gonna happen, gonna happen. And when nothing happened, I just pull off in reverse and shit before the cops can come. I pulled the car and started leaving. I left from there and shit. I pick up because my bumper and everything fell, pick up the bumper, put it in the car, and I left from there. And like, the cops never went there, but we ain't hit nobody because we didn't do nothing like that. So the only thing we did was messed up our own car. So I messed up my car. So I just left and shit. But it was just way of thinking, just a things of me saying things that people can do. The way people think is not the way you think. Because my way of thinking on that situation was, okay, if I reach close to her and she move, I'm gonna just go around her. But my friend didn't have that mindset that I had, that I'm gonna just go around her. He was thinking, this nigga about to hit this lady. So he just swing the wheel. I'm looking at him like, dude, why you touch the wheel? And he like, dude, you wasn't about to hit her. I like, dude, I wasn't about to hit her. You think I'm gonna be in the car and hit somebody? Like, dude, I'm not gonna look at her and hit her. I was about to go around her. You ain't have to touch the wheel. But he like, dude, I thought you was gonna hit her. But it just similar situation like that. You cannot blame him. Like they said, he was trying to run to go to practice. Yeah, he probably was late running to go to practice, and he didn't want to get punished. He didn't want to run a lap. He didn't want to do that. Not just teens, these kids need to do. And teens, parents, and all the people need to really, really talk to your kids about. Talk to your kids about. Because teens thing that is going on in America that I notice is not good. We as a kid, I'm not no kid no more. So as a kid, you supposed to grow up and be a gentleman and be able to bury your parents. I came to America and I see it's like it's like the whole circle is reversed, that nowadays parents is burying their kids. It used to be kids burying their parents. Nowadays it's parents burying. It's so bad that some of you parents then just having a bunch of kids because y'all know shit gonna happen. And that's the fucked up part about the whole situation. Stop making teens and people run your kids for you. No, stop. And when I say stop making people and teens run your kids for you, it's like you having people have conversation with your kids without you having conversation with your kids. Your kids believe and love these celebrities more than you. More than you. Your kids. Some of you, I ain't gonna disrespect everybody. It's not even disrespect anyway. It's just being truthful. And that's why I do it around here. It's just being truthful. It's like, if you train your kids, if you raise your kids the right way, and people be thinking the right way is just hard. The right way ain't hard. The scene where you respect everything. You train your kids from day one how to be respectful. It's easy. It's easy. You discipline your kids from day one when they're coming up. You have conversation with your kids when they're coming up, when they're baby, and you can't understand or think they're saying. You stand there and have conversation with your kid. You talk to your kid. You do stuff like that with your kid. That make the kids know it's okay to do stuff like that. Now, take this for example. If you have a kid, right? That's why more kids don't know how to have a conversation. If you have kids, right? Most people have kids. I know a few of my friends, and they got kids. And when the kids come around and to talk, they'll be like, hey, daddy, hey, go outside, go play. We're doing big people stuff here right now. Go outside, go play. You can take a minute or 2 minutes off your time and just give it to him and see what the fuck he trying to say. And I tell my friends that. Because I'm not the type of person going to be around you and you doing something stupid or doing something wrong and I don't tell you. Because what the fuck that going to make me? That don't make me different from you. It's like most of my friends didn't get mad at me because I got a friend that he would go out and go do stupid ass shit. And they whoop his ass, and he come running back to the neighborhood. Oh, this nigga didn't just put the hands on me. Now everybody want to stand up and go start doing shit. Oh, nigga, hold on. You ain't just gonna come in and just fucked up everybody fucking dead. The fuck you went go all the way over there and go do, nigga? Oh man, I went over there for the fuck you went over there for? Because they ain't never want to tell you the whole story. Then when you get to know, nigga, you go over there and go fuck with this motherfucker then, and they'll whoop your ass. Now you want me to get the fuck from where I'm doing and go over there because you want to go fuck with this nigga there and they whoop your ass. Now I'm gonna go there too and go in these niggas in the neighborhood when I know it's a guarantee we all gonna get our ass whooped because this ain't our neighborhood. This is their neighborhood. It's all of them, and we just taking some of us. So am I gonna go there with you? Like, no, nigga, you deserve that ass whooping you got just now. Nigga, and they be mad at me. I'm like, no, nigga, you literally deserve that ass whooping when you went there and go look for it. What the fuck am I gonna go with you and go look for my ass whooping for? No, nigga. And they get mad at me. I don't follow. I don't do things like that because it's the way I came up. It's the way I came up. And things then y'all be saying, oh, no snitching, all that stupid ass shit. What the fuck you talking about? We came up as, nigga, if you do something, you take the accountability for that shit because I am not getting my ass whooped with you. You got me fucked up. Y'all niggas didn't be saying, oh, don't tell, don't do this. Y'all niggas didn't been telling since y'all been babies. Y'all been brothers and sisters since when they whoop your ass. Don't you think that shit is telling? Don't you think it's telling? When the fuck did you grow up for you to make the war thing that, oh, when you see wrong, you should just shut the fuck up? That's why our neighborhood's fucked up. That's why the kids in the neighborhood can just do whatever. Because y'all say shut the fuck up. When people come around and ask, y'all don't want to say nothing. Y'all don't want to say nothing. Y'all don't want to discipline them. Y'all don't want people to discipline them. Y'all don't want nothing. But when something happened to them, y'all want everybody to come around and stand up. And this ain't about Kyren Lacy. This is just a whole different situation now. Talking about a situation we do. It's like this ain't about Kyren Lacy. Because Kyren Lacy is like the brother did everything he's supposed to do in life. He did everything he's supposed to do in life. If people say he was against her or all that stuff, I don't know. I don't care if he was against her because half of you motherfuckers did not did when I first came in this country and people I knew who used to play sports when I first came in this country. Neighborhoods I was in and they know a person in the neighborhood who plays sport. They don't make that person get into no gang stuff. They don't let that person get involved with no gang people. They treat that person like they're special. They don't make nobody fuck with that person. But nowadays, the whole fucking thing changed. The whole thing changed nowadays. You see the person got greatness behind them. Y'all niggas now turn around and fuck it up for them. Some of y'all will hit on the person so bad, but act like you love the person and lead the person the bad road. Lead in bad places. It's what we do to one another. It's nobody doing shit to us. Nobody control us but what we do to one another. And the crazier thing I asked y'all yesterday was we as a people need to understand black celebrities and all that stuff, they're not for us. They are not for us. The black celebrities they put in front of us, the people they put in front of us, the black people they give the money to over you are not for you. They are not for you. They are there for them and their self and their people, not you, not us. So when we see them coming up, like, take this for example, right? When they had the freaking NFL people taking knees and stuff, when they had the NFL taking knees and all that stuff, they're doing it for Kyren Lacy, another stupid ass nigga. Some of y'all may get mad about me about that, but like I told you, I see things. It's like I pay attention to things and I see things. So when people are saying Kyren Lacy doing this shit needed for the national anthem, I just look at it like y'all motherfucker didn't have to be stupid if y'all thought that nigga was sitting for the national anthem. from the beginning. He wasn't sitting for the national anthem. That's just a whole different shit, but we all just got to be honest. Colin Kaepernick wasn't sitting for the national anthem. He was sitting because he was mad at the team. They didn't trade him the off season, and he wasn't going to be starting all that stupid ass shit. So he was mad as hell. He said the shit before the season can even start. Like, he didn't want to be part of the team and all that shit. So that nigga went and go sit somewhere else by himself and all that shit. And everybody took that shit to be, oh, he was sitting for the national. I was like, how the fuck y'all got that to be he was sitting for the national anthem when the nigga was literally cutting himself from the team? He wanted to get traded and shit because they told him he wasn't going to be out no more. But they switched it to be the national anthem shit. And what did they do to that after that situation? They brought a black face in front of y'all for everybody to forget about that. For everybody to forget about sitting for the national anthem anymore. What did they do? They bring a black face in front of y'all. They put Jay-Z in control of the halftime show. So y'all can stop sitting for the national anthem. They use a black face to stop y'all from doing what y'all wanted to do. Now tell me if these black celebrities are for y'all. Tell me. Because all I see now is Jay-Z benefiting from it. All I see is Jay-Z making money for it. Did we get any result from sitting for the national anthem? Did we get any result for that? Or did we just get shit just went swept out on the rug like always? Calvin King took his money, left, didn't say nothing to y'all. But come back every year when he know it's it's time for the regular season. He act like he want to go back in the NFL and y'all fall for it. I'm like, people play on your downfall so damn much. It just easy. And y'all fall for the shit. I'm like, dude, stop making these people play on your downfall when it's not benefiting nothing about us. Because every time I see things happen, I always say, where's the end result? Every time we're doing things, where is the end result? Anytime we're doing things, Black Lives Matter started. Where's the result? Where's the end result? Why is the reason of the Black Lives Matter? Because I told my friends, I don't give a fuck about Black Lives Matter, and they got mad at me. Nigga, Black Lives Matter don't give a fuck about me. Why the fuck should I give a fuck about them? Like, if you have Black Lives Matter making millions of dollars, and you had a neighborhood, somebody in the neighborhood, parents in the neighborhood, kids got killed, and they don't even have money to bury the kids. I thought Black Lives Matter supposed to be there to help them with all that millions of dollars, right? Why your parents then still struggling and shit? They can't find nobody they're begging for help to bury you and all that stuff. What happened to all the black shit that we got, huh? I thought they're supposed to be here to help black people. What happened? Y'all don't look at it like that, huh? Y'all don't look at it like that, huh? It just common sense. We gotta stop making these people use us. Using us is bad for us. We using ourselves is bad for us. And we great. That's the thing people don't understand. We great. We are so great as an individual, human beings and stuff. We are great. But we cannot be great if we don't open our minds and our thoughts and start thinking for ourselves. I always wonder and ask myself, how can black people back then be able to create so many things? Create so many things when they were going through so many things. How can black people able to do that? They're able to create so many things when they was going through so many things. I'm like, if a black people back then able to create this, create that, create this, create that, and they're going through slavery doing that, why can't we do it now? What's stopping us now? Oh, we stopping us. Because they couldn't stop our people back then from creating shit. All they could do was steal it from them. All they could do was take it from them. They couldn't stop them from creating nothing. What's stopping us now from creating stuff? Because back then we had so many shit back then black people create. Like black people create this, black people create that, black people create it. I'd be like, damn, I thought them motherfuckers were in slavery and shit. How the fuck they create all this shit? But now we ain't even got no slavery. We ain't no slavery time no more. We got powers and shit now. We got black senators and all that shit now. You don't even hear about black people creating this, black people creating that, black people creating this no more. All you hear about black people bitching. That's all you hear, black people bitching. And I just be sitting there like, the fuck y'all be bitching for, niggas? The fuck y'all bitching for? We doing it to ourselves. We doing it to ourselves. Rest in peace to the brother, yo. Rest in peace to the man that lost his life too. And we just gotta understand, man. Sometimes things happen that you can control. Sometimes things happen that you can't handle. It's like people then saying, "Oh, the brother, he shouldn't have took his own life and all that stuff." Yeah, but you can't think for somebody. You don't know what somebody going through. You never know what's. It's like I always tell people. I used to be one of that person who's saying, "Man, you can't do that. You can't do that. I don't give a damn about whatever you say. You can't do that." Because that was the mindset I was in when I was coming up. That's the mindset that I grew up with. So when I started understanding things like everybody ain't gonna be like me. Everybody gonna think like me because half of the most of the people I grew up with think like me. We were doing damn at the same thing. We move around, we move the same way. I feel like everybody, we free. We doing our things. We moving the same. Man, we. So when I come here, it's like, okay, things different. Yeah, it's like, okay, I gotta understand the way people do things here. It's like it's certain things people can't take. It's certain things people go through in life they can't handle. It's like, so I understand things like that, and I had to appreciate like understanding things because I was, I was damn there like, nah, I was gonna put myself in Charleston White category, but not like Charleston White because I don't curse at people and shit like, yo, yeah, me cursing in the videos and stuff like that, but when I'm standing in your face talking to you, you ain't gonna hear me curse. Like you can't. It's like that's how I am. Like I could sit by myself and talk and curse a lot, but if I eat from a little kid or a grown person, it doesn't matter. Like I eat from a little kid or a grown person, you would not hear me curse. You would not hear one curse word come from my mouth. You would not even hear me raise my fucking voice. They be telling me, say, talk loud. I'm like, why are you talking so slow? Like, it just me. It just respect. I just like that. I'll free talker, but when I'm in front of you talking to you, I got to pay respect to you. I got to respect you because I feel like you will respect me back if I respect you. That's all it is. If I disrespect you, you're going to disrespect me. So I feel like if I'm going to, it got to be with full respect on everything, on understanding, on talking, on level, on everything. It's got to be full respect with me. That's how I go with. Now, if you don't give me that back, I understand to fall back. If I try to fall back and you don't want me to fall back, then that's a different situation. But other than that, it's like we just got to understand, man. Sometimes things happen. We got to wait. We got to wait. We gotta wait for end result. We gotta wait to see what's the details of stuff. Just seeing videos, just seeing clicks of videos that people can just fix, that people can just cut and pull out there for you to react to. We should stop doing that because the reason I'm telling you to stop doing that is because they are not hurting this. They are not hurting themselves because they know what they are doing. If they put the videos out there, clicks of video, they know what they're doing. They are not doing it to hurt themselves because they know it's like clicks of video gonna get. Oh, nothing. It's just the new videos that came out about the situation and stuff. You missed the video, but if you can you can go on the Officer Attorney show and watch it, or you can go back and watch the video from the beginning. But a situation came out. I'm gonna just tell you a little bit. A situation came out about the cops, the stuff they said the cops said and stuff like that. because you know the first video that came out was about the cops just telling the gentleman, say, "Oh, I want you to write this and write that on the paper and stuff." But they play the actual video that they actually told the cops. They actually told the cops this stuff. They actually told the cops all this situation. That's why the cops were telling him, "Oh, you should put this on the paper and put that on the paper," because he already told the cops that. So the cops wanted to make sure he put it on the paper. It wasn't the cops trying to tell him to put stuff on the paper that he had no business putting on the paper. And so stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. It's like people pull short clips of video out to confuse people. They confuse the public, and the public wouldn't know. Oh yeah, he did, huh? Yeah. They will pull short clips out and confuse the public, like the public wouldn't know, like, because we don't know. We just we see what we see, and oh yeah. Yeah, with the lady too, I don't know. It's like with the lady, I can't say what it is about her, because it's a tough situation to kind of say stuff about her, because we got to understand that he was in her lane. So if he's in her lane, we can say, okay, regardless of the distance between them, we can say that the distance between them cannot make her do this and this and this and this. But for her thing, with her thinking, it's like we don't know what she was thinking on. We don't know if she see that car coming so fast and she freaked out so bad and did what she did. We don't know that. Now, if the situation is like she did it, right? She hit the other car. But when we watch the video as a regular human beings, regular surveillance and stuff like that, we watch that video, we automatically accept that she was responsible for the accident, because because he wasn't nowhere around there either, that she was responsible for the accident. But when we look at other stuff like the laws they got, the law they put in, the laws these people then got, that we got to follow, that we don't even know half of this fucking, we don't even know nothing of these laws and stuff. The law says whatever he did, did that fucking getting off his lane and getting on the opposite side of the lane, the law is, if an accident occurred, he is responsible for that, because he was doing that illegal stuff that caused the accident. Now we can't say it caused the accident because we don't know. They're saying it caused the accident. I can say, damn, that caused the accident. But they're saying it caused the accident, and by law, it caused the accident. We gotta just be honest with one another. By law, the law they give, they caused the accident. So when they're saying he was responsible for the accident, we would say no, because we seen videos. But when they start putting details and dialogue behind the videos, now we start to understand the situation. That's why I was trying to tell people. It's like with them putting just clicks of videos out there, it confused the general public. It confused the people and stuff like that. So it make people rile it up for you just putting pieces of video out there and just taking like certain piece, like for you to say, oh, they put a piece out for the. Oh yeah, no, it's like I'm not even mentioning his YouTube. You gonna get mad at me again? I don't know. I can't be saying this on the live stuff. It'd be so hard for me to say on the live. I'm too old school for that. But I don't speak on his what they call it, his passing and stuff like that. It's not about his passing, because his passing is just things that builds that the passing is just things that goes on, that builds and lead to this situation that leads from this situation, because people got to understand this is a kid that his whole life he been trying to make it somewhere. He been trying to play a sport. He been trying to do things. So when things like that happen to you, you kind of fall off, you kind of blank. And I can experience that because when I first came to this country, I tell people when I first came to this country, I used to play soccer, and I could get I was in route to get scholarship and shit for soccer and shit like that. And playing this shit happens. I fucked my knee up, bust my knee, and I was done for. And when I knew I was done for, I just started drinking. I started drinking a lot. I mean, I was constantly used to drink a lot because the situation was in my head that I had a chance. I had the whole I had it in my palm. I had the whole shit in my palm to make it somewhere. And all was taken away because somebody want to kick my knee. So I can understand where he was going through for him to do stuff like that. But way I do it, no, I wouldn't do that. But my leading towards to drinking. I just started drinking. But then I had to understand that when I told you I bust my shit, I fucked myself or cut myself. I had to understand that the drinking wasn't the problem. I needed to face the problem. I needed to take care of the problem or just let it go. And so I couldn't take care of my knee. My knee was already fucked up. So I just let the whole just let the sports shit go. Like, okay, my knee's fucked up. I can't play soccer no more. I'm just let it be. So it's just like that. It's like, so with him, shit, you go through shit in your life, and all of a sudden you and your family member having a situation, and you mistaken it, shoot your gun on the floor. You shot your gun. They said he shot his gun at the floor and such shit like that. You mistaken and shoot your gun at the floor. Now your family member call the cops on you. It trigger your whole brain on a whole different thing. Now you in another situation that is kind of worse. Is almost then at the same, because they already got you in an accident situation that you going through. Now you in a shooting your gun situation. It leads to a whole different thing in some people's mind, in some people then who cannot handle a situation like that. So that's why I don't talk about his passing and stuff like that, because as for me, if it was before, if you was gonna catch me like 12 years ago and shit like that, I would be telling you a whole different thing. I'll be telling you. That's the thing. I know you don't mistakenly discharge your gun, but nobody can mistakenly discharge the gun. But the thing is, I'm not saying the gun situation was right. No, it's just situation that leads to him unaliving himself and stuff like that. Because now the gun situation can be a whole different situation. Like I said, it's things that I don't know if people didn't think, and like I know all people don't think the same, but I don't know if people do things and think the way I do things and stuff like that. With the gun situation, I wouldn't talk about it. I wouldn't be able to have a conversation about it because I wasn't there. That's one. And two, I don't know the situation that was going on between both of them. I don't know if I don't know if his family member was about to put their hands on him. I don't know nothing. It can be something. I don't know. You see, I can't say that. That's people saying. You see, that's the thing. I'm the type of person, I go by what I see, where you show me. And what other people tells me about you, I don't go by that. It just me. I don't know. It's like I judge you by you. I don't judge you by how other people like experience from you. Yes, they may tell me stuff about you, and I'm gonna keep it in the back of my brain and shit like that. But I'm not gonna judge you from what other people say. And because you may look at other people different, you may treat other people different. That don't mean you're gonna treat me the way you treat other people. That person, you may have a situation going on that you treat them like that. That don't mean you gonna do me like that, because we don't have no situation going on. So when people tell me, "Oh, this person is mean, this person is this way, this person is that way," I don't really. I take it as a what's it called, advice, but I don't take that as a this is who the person is, that I should judge them and look at them by that. No, I don't do that. And so it's like when they talk about the gun situation, it's just like, okay, I can't say nothing but the gun. Oh yeah, you're right on that. Oh yeah, you're right on that. You're right on that. But that's the thing, though. That's the thing. That's why it's like it's good to have conversation. It's good to learn how to have conversation. It's good to learn how to do things before any situation reach to that point. That's why I always tell people it's better we start teaching the kids than now how to have conversation, how to just have dialogues of conversation. Because most it used to be people had debate. Nowadays, every debate now it leads it will become an argument. People like, oh, Calvin skill. Oh yeah. Every debate now would lead to argument. And I'd be like, why are you arguing, dude? It's just debate. Debate is to you're passing knowledge to one another. Like, yep, trying to get understanding on stuff. And it's like you know, arguing. Like people take everything now to be an argument. It's like you can never tell nobody the truth or nothing no more. And it just be crazy. You know, the whole thing is we just gotta start understanding that things goes on with people, and people need to understand that we need to get things times. It's like things happen. Give it time. Let it develop. Let it come out. Because I don't follow little clips. Like they're putting little clips, videos out and stuff like that. I don't follow them. I don't pay attention to them because they don't lead to nothing. Confusion. They won't lead nowhere else but confusion. So I don't follow them. Like I said with the cop stuff, that was a whole damn confusion because people want the cops fire and people saying, "Oh, he racist" and all that. And I ain't gonna lie, I was one of the motherfuckers that saying, "Damn, that motherfucker racist as hell." Like, why the fuck he want the black nigga to get locked up like that so bad? But then, I seen the video and seen what happened and see why the cop said what he said and all that stuff. It wasn't no being mad no more. Because now I got the understanding of where the cop came from and what he's saying. So it wasn't being no mad no more. But like I say again, man, rest in peace to the brother. Rest in peace to the gentleman that lost his life too. And I hope I hope things can get better between the families and stuff. And I hope everything work out for everybody, man. Whatever they're seeking and all that stuff. I hope everything work out because people just have conversation and talk to the family members. It's like it's good to know what your kids then going through, what your kids then how they're doing, stuff like that. And it also good for some people then because some family just, I don't know, you can know your kids doing bad as hell. Your kids can be the worst person out there and you still be standing up for them. I'll be looking at them like, motherfucker, what the fuck are you talking about? You know your son bad as fuck? The fuck you talking about? My son good, my son this. I'm like, stop lying. Be honest with yourself. Shit. A nigga bad, the whole neighborhood know he bad. I don't even though somebody on the live in the wrong way, that don't mean you should be saying, oh, he's a good person, he don't do this, he don't do that. No. On the live in here it's not right. But no, don't lie to me this nigga is good. He ain't good. Shit. We just gotta be honest with one another. Like it's hard for the shit that we do, it's not right. But some of the consequences behind it don't be right for us too. But we just gotta understand if we don't put ourselves in situation it's not gonna lead to another situation. And this ain't about Carl Murphy, and this ain't about him. Because, like I said from the beginning, if y'all missed the video, go back and watch it if you want. But I said it from the beginning, like the situation happened that a brother then there probably didn't even know that he was responsible for. Because if me and you watch the video, we will look at the video and tell you he is not responsible for the crash. But if you go by the law they put in the book, if you go by that law, he's responsible. That's the stupidest shit we got. Shit. The laws changed the whole shit. We can look at the video and say, hey man, this brother ain't responsible. Their brother wasn't even to the crash when the shit happened. He just didn't pass by the stuff. But by law, because I did look at the law too and shit just to see what the fuck they're talking about. By law, he is responsible. And that's the craziest shit. Now, he know that? No, he ain't never knew that. Do I think he look at all the driving law and open all the books and start to see all the driving law and see how all the shit is? No. I know for a fact that if the line is if it's three fucking solid line, you cannot cross. You cannot pass other car. But if it's dark in the line, yeah, you can pass other car. But you also cannot pass other car when another car coming from that in that road side of the road, you can't pass other car. So when she coming from that side and he on that side of the road, he breaking the law. But did he cause the accident? No, he didn't. But by law, yes, he did. That's the craziest shit we got in this country. You may not do something, but by law, yes, you did. Did he know he did it? No, he didn't. Did he think he was really responsible for it? No, he didn't. So it just things that the brother was going through, it was just building up on him too much. And we got to understand that's a kid. Yeah, I don't call them a kid. To me, they're grown. The moment you pass, the moment you can understand shit, you grown to me. But in America, y'all call them a kid. So he's a kid. So it's like, rest in peace to him, and rest in peace to the gentleman that lost his life too. You know, and we just got to understand sometimes that's all we need to do sometimes, and let the end result be handled by the family members, because with everybody going in and talking, with all these celebrities and coming in and talking about the situation, I just be looking at them like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Because all you black celebrities are doing is talking when something happened. When the fuck y'all gonna talk before the shit happens? When the fuck y'all gonna start leading these kids then the right way before the shit happens? The Kyren Lacy shit is way different, but we got so many shits then going on in the neighborhood that you motherfuckers then can help them, but y'all decide not to help. That you motherfuckers then can go in the neighborhood and talk to these kids. Y'all decide not to do that. But when soon something happened to black people, then you have LeBron James, you have all these motherfuckers then want to pop up and talk for black people. Be like, dude, what the fuck you talking? Like, who you talking for, nigga? That nigga, who the fuck you talking for? It's like y'all know how to ride the black people, but y'all don't even know how to ride the black people for us to stand up and start doing bullshit to one another. And that's the only time the shit can end. If black people really want to know how shit can end between all these bullshit that we get going on in this life, that your people saying people racist to us and all that stuff, God, I don't see it. The most people I see racist is the motherfucker in the countryside. They don't want to be around you. They're rather racist, but they don't like, if some of them don't like black people, so they don't want to be around you. They stay away from the fucking city because they know they're gonna see you in the city. You got black people who don't like to be around black people. I knew few motherfuckers who live in the countryside. They don't like to be around black people, and they're black. They don't like being around black people. Not like they don't like y'all. It's just the behavior. It's just the way the things we do. They don't like being around black people. That don't mean they hate you. That don't mean they be racist to you. No. Behavior can drive people away from you. The way you act can drive people away from you. The way you do things can drive people away from you. And it can drive your own people away from you. Why you think we got enemies in our own neighborhoods? You live in a neighborhood that you got enemy in, and you expect not to have enemy somewhere else. In that way, man, I hope everybody just stay blessed. Like always, protect your peace, you know, and do what you want to do. It is so many people living a life based on what other people want them to do, what other people think they can do. Do what you want to do. Satisfy yourself. Embrace the shit you're doing. It's like that's all we can do. We gotta understand this is the life we get. Trying to separate from everybody else don't work. It will never work. We all gotta work together. So people then putting videos out there just for views, knowing that it's gonna get black people then feel certain type of way and stuff like that. And they just putting it out there because they know, oh yeah, it will get black people then to do this, to do that. So let me put it out here. And they're gonna kind of click on this video and all that stuff. People gotta stop that. Because you are not hurting nobody but hurting us. You are hurting us. You ain't hurting nobody else. You hurting us. Ain't that way, man. Everybody go like, comment, subscribe if you want. If you do, we appreciate it around here. And shout out to Officer Turner, man, because it's few videos you made out mad at you as hell. I was like, damn, this brother be saying some dumb ass shit. But then when you brought, because you made the first video on this shit, and I was mad at you too. I was mad at you, but then when you made the second, you made this video, which gave me some understanding and shit. And how to give you your prop. Like, okay, you made people understand the video, because when they put the first video out, it's kind of different. And I still want to know who was that other person, what's it called, the other witness that said, oh, it was the lady fault. Because we did hear that one too. We did hear the person said, oh, it was the lady that was in front of me fault. We did hear that. So I still want to know where that came from. Because actually the second video showed the whole people out there talking about Lacy car. They're talking about his car, that he just did this, he did that, and stuff like that. So I don't understand where the cops got his from, but I want to know where the first video came from. And that way, man, I'm out, man. Peace. Everybody enjoy yourself. Enjoy your blessed day. Stay blessed, like always. Don't make nobody take your good energy from you early in the morning. Keep your energy, provide for yourself, provide for your family, and just respect one another, man. That's all we need in life. Respect, love, kind, happiness. And we all gonna be good. That's all it is. You either respect the person or you just leave the person alone. And we all would be good. Stay blessed, people. Enjoy yourself. If you missed the video, go back and go watch it if you want. Peace.